Nau mai whakatau mai rā e aku nui e aku rahi ki tēnei hōtaka kiriata e apina I a koe I tō huarahi Pākihi toi. Kia pua wai tō Pākihi toi, kia tupu te toi, kia ora te toi, kia whanaki te toi.
Kia ora ringa toi mā and welcome to Pākihi Toi, a business startup toolkit designed for creatives to shine, where we weave art to business, creative passion to profession. Walk with us as we meet artists who have made the jump into industry and offer resources that will enable you to build your business dreams. By the end of this series, you'll have all the tools you need in your kite mātauranga for an excellent startup business plan. Ko wako mua hau,
Ko Paula Sweeney a hau,
kia pua wai tō Pākihi Toi. Nau mai ringa toi mā and welcome to the first video in our video toolkit, getting clear on your business idea.
Kua kimi koe I tō ara, ka pai, he whainga matua ko whakatauhia, ka rawe, I nāia nei āta whakarohia he aha he huarahi mau, kia eke ki tō whainga matua. Ki te kore he kaihoi ki te hoi I tō waka, e kore tō waka e neke. He orite tēnei āhuatanga I a koe e wete whakaro ana, nā reira, whakaara o pū manawa, kia mānui te hoi o au nā whakaro.
Like the team here at Creative Waikato, let's start with our why. What drives you? What is at the heart of your ambition to move into business?
Kia ora, ko Erika tōku ingoa, he uri ahau no Te Whānaupanui. I tipu wake au ki Whakatāne, engari e noho ana au ki Kirikiriroa I Naene. I'm from Te Whānaupanui, grew up in Whakatāne and have been living in Hamilton for the last 11 years. I initially moved up here to study my Bachelor of Media Arts at Wintec. Following on from that, the journey of the last 8 years or so, now I'm a full-time photographer.
Kia ora, I own a business and operate it called Kairua. Kairua in this sense is kai meaning nourishing or to feed, and rua is all about duality, it's the number 2. Kairua is a global movement of positive change. We build positive and loving leaders that uplift themselves, that uplift their families and uplift their communities across the globe.
Tēnā tātou, o Michael Matcha tōku ingoa, mo te whānau apanui, o Kākānui te maunga, o Mataruia te kunawai, o Tūgāki te tangata, o Tūkāki te wharenui, o te whānoa te hutu te iwi, o te whānoa te hutu te hapu, anei au. Kia ora.
Tia i mauri ora, ko taupiri tōku maunga, ko Waikato tōku awa, ko Waikato tōku iwi, ko Tainui tōku waka, ko Ngāti Hine tōku hapu, ko Waikare tōku marae, ko Pōtatau te tangata Waikato tani wharau, ko Jack Ditheria tōku ingoa, kia ora.
Tēnā tātou, ko Ruapi I te maunga, ko Wanganui te awa, ko Ngāti Rangi te iwi, ko Aotea te waka, ko Rake te pauma te marae. E rere kau mai nei o te awa nui nei, mai te kau I maunga ki Tangaroa. Te hei mauri ora.
Kia ora te whānau, te Rāwhiti Roa Bosha ahau, o Ngāti Kahu no Ngāpuhi. And yeah, I'm a photographer. Rāwhiti Roa Photography is my business. This is me. Cheers.
Kia ora, ko Maunga Pohatu te maunga, ko Tairana te awa, ko Tūhoi te iwi, no Waimana hau engari kei Kirikiriroa I noho ana, ko Nicola Tikiri tōku ingoa, and this is my business. I keep it quite broad because I do clothing, I do jewellery, and I do lamps. I also do a lot of design work, artwork, commissioned projects and events. It was going through a process of elimination. When I first started my creative career path, I wanted to do furniture, you know, but then I found that it was too much. So I tried something different and I found a love for making smaller things, like jewellery.
When I was a kid, I knew I was going to do something creative as an adult, and I thought I was going to be a painter, but yeah, once I got to Wintec, I took the photography intro paper and was like, oh, that was fun, I might keep doing that and see how I go, give it a whirl, and here I am. I mostly do photography. I'm really lucky in the fact that I work in a creative team. So I contract to Te Wānanga Aotearoa in the Creative Services Department. I'm mostly doing photography for marketing and the student resources. So that, again, is a huge variety. I could be going out to any of our wānanga sites and photographing what a class might be doing. One day I could be photographing people doing rāranga. The next I might be taking staff headshot. And outside of that mahi, I do a lot of stuff with Waikato Tainui. It's mostly photographing events, a lot of kingitanga stuff. I do now and then still do the odd portrait shoot, or just whatever comes my way, really.
I was brought up by my grandparents. The uncle had his paintings and artwork around the hanging on the wall of the house. So I grew up seeing that. I started playing around with the whakama, doing what I thought was carving. And then later on, again, maybe a year later, one of my aunties saying, "Oh, do you carve?" Yeah, I carved something with whakama. Yeah, I could carve. I did my 3-year apprenticeship there, graduated with honours. Opportunities that came up, so I took advantage of it. Ended up carving meeting houses, starting up in Coromandel. I just followed my nose wherever anyone pointed me, really.
Kairua is an outcome of what I was looking for. I couldn't find it anywhere, so I decided to create my own space. It's a collective of lots of things that was going on in my life. I wanted to turn the lessons that I had learnt in my challenging times. I wanted to be able to share the knowledge and not the pain, turning pain into gain. We have events, we have programs that you can find, we have merch, we have gatherings all the time where we get together and wānanga. I wanted to do something in the platform or in the kairua waka of myself, which was heading. The whole process of doing these, it's not about perfection, it is a taonga, so a taonga isn't about perfection. It's a cafe, coffee lounge, recording studio. It's much more than that. It's connecting with people through kaya music.
When your baby leaves you all alone.
We've created an atmosphere and an environment where people feel comfortable and relaxed.
My background was retail anyway, so it was, I knew it was something service was going to be our vibe that we were going to be good at.
Just to get the concept, we had to explore within ourselves. We had a blank whiteboard. We put our name up on that board and started exploring our passions. And we had all different sorts of passions as individuals, but there were 3 components that sort of really stuck out for both of us, which was our mahi at our marae and our connections with our people. So connecting with people was a definite for us. Then we found we love kai, because we were always in the kitchen or preparing or servicing for others. And then it was music. Yeah. It runs through Ed, it runs through me. So with those 3 components and our knowledge of what we knew in business, we formed D-Style Studio Mix out of that. So we used passion as our drive towards building our business.
I've been shooting professionally for about 10 years. Always on the side of my other mahi, so doing freelance contracting or weddings or portrait shoots or things like that, but it's always been kind of on the side. And since Matariki this year, decided to take the leap and go full-time as a photographer, as a shooter. It's been mean, it's been hard out. You say goodbye to the salary and say hello to the hustling and the finding mahi, but I think I set it up well. And was real fortunate to get some kind of bigger contracts that provide a steady amount of mahi that I really enjoy and love. I shoot with Waikato Tainui here in Waikato, and I shoot with Te Puni Kōkiri, covering Waikato, Waiariki, Tāmaki and Te Taitokere. Seeing our people thriving and doing really awesome stuff and being able to tell those stories. Really, I just love shooting in Te Ao Māori, all of our different kaupapa that we're doing. Yeah, capturing our people in their element. I really like shooting performance, so whether it be kapahaka or theatre or dance or music, music gigs and stuff like that. Again, it's people in their element, giving their everything and then kind of capturing that.
What I currently do in regards to my business, I've put it under one kind of tagline, it's contemporary Māori designs. Yeah, when I keep it quite broad, it's Those are the 3 products that I do make, but then I do design services. I'm still quite fresh and I'm still quite new in this whole journey with fashion, but I really like it, and I like creating products, creating taonga, creating outfits that people resonate with and that they really love.
Find what you really love and do naturally, and then build your educational journey around that. If you are naturally a singer or a poet, develop that. Don't go and sign up and be a nurse or a hairdresser or a makeup artist. Follow what your natural instincts tell you or serve you, whatever serves you.
There's only maybe 4 years where I wasn't carding full time. Go out to the shed on a weekend, or when my daughter was a baby and she was asleep, I'd go out there and hear her crying and put the carding aside for a few days. But for practically 32 and a half years, I've just been carding. And I'd like to think I've gotten better.
You know, we were working on the plan while still in the working force. We had a feeling for something more than ourselves, I think, back in 2015. 2016, I made a decision to quit my job after 19-20 years in the same industry, which was a bit of a fright.
It wasn't easy.
For the family. It was a commitment that I sort of made in my mind that I really wanted to push forward, and I couldn't balance the two of going to mahi 50-60 hours a week and trying to help create the beginnings of this place.
There is a huge fear factor involved in stepping out and doing what you love versus what's something that pays the bills. It's totally understandable, it's a normal feeling, because a whole lot of people usually are dependent on you. It's usually always the finance that puts people off from following their dreams, but there is a way to turn your pukinga into pūtea. I think in terms of business and aligning your business with who you are, like for myself, I really have aligned my business with who I am. I don't have a lot of conflict with tikanga in business.
Don't worry about finding an idea, just create, just make it. Every day make. And through making, you develop your skill and follow in whatever direction.
Any business values for a business, I think, is very important, because that's the kind of, for me, the checklist that I check off if I'm going into new work, if I'm producing stuff, if I'm going into a collaboration with someone. How do they sit against my list of values? And if they don't sit within that space of my values, then I don't do it, because those values are what drives not only myself but the business, and they help our decision making. And and all those kind of factors factor into the mahi and the work and the relationships that are built.